that stage, and he plays up there like, oh, why do I have to be here? I'm done with him, mate.
Yeah.
But credit to Belmont, played lovely. 91.36, finishing at times was beautiful, and it's no shock. Listen, he beat James Wade in the Grand Slam in the group stages, and James Wade averaged 97 against him. He beat him 5-4, so he wasn't in a one-sided game where his opponent was off the boil like tonight. I mean, Barney averaged 92.50, but he only actually ended up with, that's a flatter an average because it's a scoring average. He only ended up with 8 darts at a double. But yeah, he beat Wade, and they're both a bit similar at the moment. I picked Barney purely for fact he was going to get the support. I thought, if anything, if you can't get yourself ready for this, you can't get yourself ready for anything. And I expected him to go up there and put on a show, because in spells throughout the year, there's been moments, but there has been for Belmont as well. And it was like, which version of which player is going to turn up, who's going to handle it the best. As it was Belmont, and he was a worthy winner. And I'm chuffed to bits for him. Good luck to him. I'm glad he's cracked on. I think Barneveld should just walk away. I don't get what he thinks, or what's going to. Nothing's changed. This is what annoys me. Nothing changes. It's the same attitude. It's
apart from the darts after set one.
Well, yeah, well, exactly, and it ain't the darts that's a problem. It's the mindset and the mentality. Like, if you don't like being up there, what are you doing? You know. And listen, next year, what does he qualify for? What does he get in? We may see him just walk away again and then maybe come back again, because that's what he did before, of course. I just feel sorry for the people that didn't qualify, that would have loved that spot. I want to see, you know, he does this whole thing with the eye of the tiger, the eyes and
the siren,
and oh, here we go, he's going to give it everything. He gets up there and he folds like a cheap suit. I'm bored with it now.
So well done, Stefan Belmont.
Yes, well done to him. He played lovely, deserved winner. And I'm glad he's in round 2.
He'll be having a chat with Mark Wilson in a few short moments, and you'll be able to see that interview on our talkSPORT Darts YouTube page. And thank you for joining us on our latest stream for our third match upcoming. James Wade against Ryusei Azemoto, England against Japan.
And you'll see a night and day performance here, because James Wade will go through every emotion, give it everything.
Yeah.
Almost refuse to lose. And this is a guy that's been around almost as long as Barneveld. So
you would not have suspected, when James Wade lost 3-0 here last year to Jermaine Wattimena, that he was going to have the year that he's ended up having.
Top 5 player.
Yep, and almost, well, the top 4 are shoot in for the Premier League, but he has to be considered for next year's Premier League Jamboree.
Beat Littler in a major this year.
Absolutely.
Made the final of the match play.
How many people have done that? And he took Littler to a final session in that World Match Play final. What was it, 18-13?
18-13, yeah. Pushed him all the way. Beat him in the Euros. He's had a remarkable year. This is a guy, 3 majors in 3 different decades. The guy he's just incredible, and for someone who suffers with terrible mental health, it makes it even more remarkable that he's able to just stick around.
Well, you can hear John McDonald about to bring the next 2 players to the stage here at Alexandra Palace. Coming later, don't forget Martin Schindler against Stephen Burton to round off our coverage. But let's hand you over to John.
It's time to meet the players. Ladies and gentlemen, from Japan, the winner of 7 Asian titles, would you please welcome Ryusei Azemoto!
Turn down for what? Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
Not your cup of tea, this, but.
Well, not necessarily, but you know, I try and have as broad a mind as possible. But what I will say is that Ryusei Azemoto has a very fetching purple hairdo to go with his purple oriental looking dart shirt. Looks terrific, lovely combination. as he makes his way to the stage. He's not a straight...
I'm a bit wary of the purple hair brigade, but there you go.
But it's great, I think great Chinese dragon design or something on the back.
Yes, listen, the one thing that the Asian players get is the merchandise and the look.
Yeah.
He's loving this, and rightly so. This is opportunity. This is what you want to see, a bit of passion.
Turn down for what?
And he's really working the crowd up, is Ryusei Azemoto, punch in the air, working it. Absolutely, doesn't want to punch himself out. He's got a few darts to throw in a minute.
Might get a job as a dancer at one of your gigs.
Well, you know, it's a thought. I'll have a word with him after.
Although his hair's a little short for that, I think.
So's mine, mate. So Azemoto has done his duty. Now it's time for his opponent.
From England, taking part in his 22nd World Championship.
22 World Championships.
Ladies and gentlemen, a 4-time World Championship semi-finalist and the winner of 10 televised titles. Time to meet the player who is simply known as the Machine, James
Looks all right, Wadey. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. He won't take this for granted. He'll be switched on for this one, and he has to be. Azemoto, on debut, pushed Wesley Plazier all the way to a final set.
He did. He was 2 sets to 1 up, was Azemoto. But the big man fought back to knock out the Japanese, and that was his debut last year on this stage.
Nico really needs to do the introduction to this one. Azemoto. Definitely Geordie, isn't it?
Azemoto. Well, he wasn't here for Jorky Meteor last night, and he's not here for Azemoto, although he might have mentioned him during the last commentary with Mark Wilson. Almost certainly would have done. But James Wade, the Machine.
A very apt walk-on music as well.
Oh, yeah. Well, he changed it because it used to be the boys are back in town.
Yeah.
Thin Lizzy, but...
I like this one. It's a tune.
He's making sure that everyone remembers that this is not necessarily a young man's game.
Well, not with 71-year-old falling into round 2.
I must say, your comments about Raymond van Barneveld has prompted a lot of chat on our message board.
Oh dear.
No, well, there's a lot. True says Wayne time to retire for good in terms of RVB. Macy's saying what we all roughly think sad but true, says Richard Carter. Mr. Wardy says, I think Barney should go 1 more year if he has enough desire to.
Yep. Listen, if I see passion and I see desire, I'm behind you. When I see somebody who just goes up there and just throws a towel in and it's just got quit written all over it, and I'm bored with it now. I'm bored with that. He's a grown man. Go up there, give me some passion. Show me how much it means to you. Don't just turn up, take the check and roll over and have your belly tickled. I'm not interested. This is the biggest couple of weeks in world darts, and he treats it with no respect whatsoever.
Your thoughts more than welcome on our YouTube page. Comment section is open. Thanks to the hundreds of you that have joined us already.
Yes, welcome along. Get them in. Let me know what you think. Am I wrong or am I right?
And CPR 1234 reminds us all about the bad record James Wade has got, having 9 darts thrown against him.
Oh, he's
13 thrown against him.
There's not another player that's been on the end of more, and ironically, of course, he was involved in 2 matches where there was 2.
Taylor,
and that was the only difference in that Premier League final. And then in the World Grand Prix, he hit 1 and Robert Thornton hit 1.
So we're underway. Wade has the darts in the odd-numbered sets, wearing all black, although, as has been pointing out by Maverick, Wade needs a heads-up. Never wear a brown belt with a black shoe. Everybody knows that. I don't.
Yeah, well, it is a thing.
27.
But Wadey, of course, used to wear black and brown shoes, and he's got a brown belt on.
Yeah.
And he's not particularly happy with the fidgety behaviour of Azemoto, as Wadey finds the lipstick. He's had a wonderful year,
140.
playing some beautiful darts. Listen, already widely known. We both suffer mentally, and ultimately that was the
60.
downfall in my career. So Wade for me is a huge inspiration, that what you can do, and how he does it, I don't know.
Wow.
2 treble 20s are in. Get up there.
Well, he's got to the pitch of it nice and early.
Yeah, he's on it. He is on it.
100.
Fabulous player,
James
fabulous
River
ambassador for mental health.
141.
I think it's something we should admire than criticise. 60 scored, 81 left, misses the 57 for 24. Oh,
Treble
106.
nine, treble 14.
yeah, he went for treble 14 for double 10. That's all right. Azemoto back on 3-1-4. He'll go 15 double 10. I would go 3 and miss double 16.
121. James River 555.
And he is going 15 for his favourite double,
Oh,
which he
no
fires
wonder.
just on the outside.
He
But
is
it's a great
so
game.
good.
Shot in the first leg.
So good.
Makes it
James
count.
Wade.
15 dart holder,
Second
max
leg,
in the
Ryusei
leg.
first.
Putting down a
Game on.
marker early for his opponent to be aware of what he's up against.
Azemoto, for those that can't see, he draws the dart back
100.
to the tip of his nose, actually pushes the flight slightly into his nose before release.
I don't mind that. We've seen a couple of players who have that, a similar kind of.
100.
In certain sports, you'll have golfers that will tap their heel with the club before they play a shot, or snooker players will tap the butt of the cue down. It's a
40.
idiosyncrasy. Yeah,
Synchronicity.
yeah, they're one of those.
Wade pulls a face as he drags his first dart into
Yeah,
small
want
five.
to mind that.
He loves
45.
pulling a face, does Wade, when he's up there. There's plenty of
Oh, it's brilliant, isn't it?
plenty of gifts
Some of
you
them,
can find
yeah.
on there, that on the internet, of James Wade, tailored for.
Wasn't it when Littler took some out against him? He did a brilliant one, didn't he?
Yeah,
57.
proper raised eyebrow.
Yes, that's the one.
94 average for 2025, James Wade, edging back towards the levels that he was hitting when he was winning the match play as a youngster. He's never got to the
100.
final of this tournament.
God knows how.
4 semi-finals, 9 quarter-finals, but never made it all the way.
Remember the one against Lewis when he's a mile in front, Wingate. 2 treble 20s for Azemoto.
100.
No max, good 140. Down to 164 on throw. Wadey, 1 leg up in set 1, 2-5, plumb in the 60. He is looking good. He could produce something here.
100.
Well,
I can, and he's not settled yet.
164.
He's comfortable but not settled.
Azemoto on throw. 164 was the outshot. He won't go, but he has hit treble 20, so
Oh, beautiful.
set himself up for double 12 if he comes back.
156.
Oh, not finding trouble, just on the bottom wire. He's asking the referee if it's in. That's how close it is. Treble 20's found with dart 2, works around it. Beautiful 140. Scoreboard pressure from Wade. Azemoto for 1-1 in set 1. 2 12s.
Just inside, so across the double 6 at 3 o'clock on the board. He's a centimetre outside and not close enough with the
12.
final dart. So a chance to break
James,
on
you've
double 8
applied
for James
16.
Wade.
Not usually an area of the board you'll see
James
Wadey
the
on,
second leg.
but slots it in
James
nonetheless.
Wade.
16 dart breaker throw. 2-0 Wade. Set
Third
1.
leg, James the third
3
first.
missed darts.
Game on.
And a double for Azemoto.
It's his 22nd consecutive appearance at these championships.
96.
Remarkable.
For the machine.
Absolutely remarkable with the trials and tribulations he's gone through. It really is truly remarkable.
Runner-up in the UK Open as well as the match play. So Luke Little has done for him a couple of times this year.
125.
Misunderstood
James Wade.
Wadey a lot of the time. There's a fair few players in the sport that not necessarily are players, but who have their own little demons, and
60.
when he finds out he's the first player on the phone, you know, just making sure you're okay. He's a good guy.
Now, we had some good chats with him in Blackpool.
Yeah.
Back in July.
Yeah, we did. We spent a bit, and it was nice for you especially because we normally only see him in this environment.
Yeah.
And it's nice to get him out of that environment in a what I would call a normal environment. Then you get to know the real James Wade. Very generous guy. Does lots for lots of people behind the scenes and can sometimes be or come across socially awkward, but that's down to his problems.
Yeah.
But as a human being, he's a wonderful fella, trust me.
He's got himself down to 220 after 9 darts on throw, looking to clean up this first set without dropping a leg.
Azemoto at the moment averaging around 85, which is pretty much in his wheelhouse.
Yeah, 83 for the year.
Yeah,
for his darting average.
But if you're playing at a lower level, it's not genuinely a reflection of where you are. And what I mean by that is, if you play on the Pro Tour, you're playing against guys, you leave a double after 12, you don't get a go, your average is inflated, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, he's won 3 Asian Tour events this year, Azemoto.
And that's a super competitive tour as well. Wadey, 80. Back in the day when he was a bit of a baller, this would be tops. He's a bit more of a mild-mannered fellow nowadays. Well, he's hit tops for double 10. Drops his dart. Anything else, James?
Because he likes double 10 so much, probably.
Oh,
not that time. Wide it on the outside. So Azemoto also wants 80 to break throw and get himself on the board here.
A little bit of a ghost throw.
Bit Alexis Toilo-esque.
Yes.
We'll see him tomorrow night,
we
won't we?
will, yeah. Looking forward to seeing him back.
Against Christoph Ratajski.
You know what's happening there, don't you? 95 average.
95 average for Ratajski. There's time for Azemoto. He's on the board.
Brilliant.
Ryusei Azemoto.
And it's a 15 dart.
Fourth leg, Ryusei to throw first.
Break of throw.
Game on.
Wadey broke in 16. Response, a good one from Azemoto. Breaks in 15. Hitting tops. Wadey missing double 10.
Well, all he can do is try and take Wade to a deciding leg in this set and just see what he can do on Wade's throw. 55. But that's not the best start on his throw. 55 scored from the Japanese.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah. Because Wade is already averaging around his annual average. 95, 97 in actual fact at the moment. As he pops in a lovely 1-3-1 call there by Hugh Ware, our referee.
He has been fabulous for a good probably 80% of the year. Had a not played well the last month or so, but
100.
That could be a case of a little bit of burnout. But all the players running into this have had a bit of time off, and well, I do get the inside track.
Well, this is the other thing with Azemoto, Chris, because he's not played any competitive darts since September, when the Asian Tour finished.
Yeah, exactly, and that they very much have a seasonal system where we don't.
270 Wade.
77.
A lot of the players of late, there's been lots of exhibition. There was that big window, and a lot of the big players have been playing in, well, I say exhibitions. They're not like the old school exhibitions. These are pretty much 8 pros who rock up into a huge venue and knock lumps out of each other effectively, and that's the greatest preparation you can have. Like, no good just staying at home and trying to imagine hitting 15 darts. They're doing it on big stages.
Well, Wade for the set, 170. No, the second dart misses the treble 20, so he'll be back.
Yeah, I don't think he'd have gone for it. Well, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. 83 scored, 87 left. Azemoto back on 2-2-3. Wade 87 points away from going to set up, but there's going to be a little... He's a bit unlucky there. He hit the 57 on cover and then nudged into treble 3. 51 found for Wade.
Double 18 the target, but only 1 dart left. But he's found it, and that's the first set to the machine for this championship. At the end of the first set, it is James Wade 1, Ryusei Azemoto 0. Well, if you love your darts, whether it's league night, the local, or dreaming of a walk-on anthem of your own, you'll know that the right gear makes all the difference. Target Darts are the brand behind Luke Littler's rise. They've been with Luke from the start, crafting the innovative, high-quality darts he now uses on the sport's biggest stages. Now, Target have taken the home setup to another level with the Omni auto-scoring system. It's instant, accurate scoring and a slick, modern way to sharpen up your game. So if you want the same equipment trusted by the most electrifying young talent in darts, just visit targetdarts.com and get on target.
Magic. It needs to be magic. It is magic. 180. Luke Linkler, get on target.
Ryusei Azemoto, who stayed out on the stage here at Alexandra Palace ahead of the second set, just to almost get himself reacclimatised with the place he's only visited once before. As we mentioned, he was 1-0 and 2-1 up last year against Wesley Plezier, the big guy. But Plezier fought back to win 3-2.
It wasn't pretty, was it?
No,
it was. I think it was a 79 average. It was exciting to watch, and one of those kind of matches where you just throw the averages out the window and don't worry about it because it was just competitive.
But you were looking at that first set of Wade and all the...
It's got Wade written all over it.
All the numbers match up, yeah.
If you'd have just showed me this stat and said, who do you think that was? I'd have gone, that's probably James Wade. 97.5, 8 ton pluses, 1-180, 3-140s, 50% on the doubles. This is Wade's wheelhouse. This is what he does. He's comfortable, he's confident. He's had a fabulous year. He's on the verge, he's on the cusp of getting back in the Premier League, and that's something he wants to do.
It's the conversation that we all start having around about this time.
Yeah, we'll give it another week or so. Maybe when we come back after Christmas.
Well, we normally do it on final night, don't we? We normally.
Well, we'll pick our 8.
Yeah.
I think we just need to. Do we just need to go 12?
Well, somebody else on a previous stream was suggesting 16 and 8 players play overnight, so 8 players don't play. Other 8 do, and
that'd be an hard ticket sale. I think if you did 12, you'd get 6 games, get the draw in, get it back to the potential of a 6-all draw. So 1 point for a win, 2 points for a win, 1 point for a draw. You play home and away, 12 players, and then you go back to how it is now. You'd lose 4. The bottom 4 go, and then have 4 weeks of 8, and then you just have the semi-finals and the finals. Simple. Removes that problem of who should be in and those that think they should be in. Well, I mean, I love the Premier League anyway, but my issue with it just at times last year or this year just got a little bit repetitive, but that's because the same people kept winning. Well, with the exception of Bunting.
Yeah. No, he just had a dreadful time, didn't he, Bunting?
And played brilliant, didn't he?
Yeah. So, second set underway here between James Wade, the number 7 seed, and Ryusei Azemoto of Japan, who gets down to 4-3-7 from his first visit. Wade, who was 50% on his doubling, hit 3 from 6 in that first set.
This is a nightmare draw for a relatively inexperienced player at this level, because Wade is just so unforgiving, and he, you know, his poor turns are 80 odds.
And when you think, well, and again, I go back to Watamina bageling him last year, 3-zip, which will not have been fun for James, but he just dusted himself down.
Yep, came back, bounced
back.
Up
getting to winning. He won one
57.
PC tournament, one of the floor tournaments in Leicester in the middle of the season, PC 19. Also,
I covered that game.
Right.
I covered that day. He was, I think he was 4 or 5-1 down to Van Veen in maybe a quarter or a last 16, and he just went berserk.
100.
He was brilliant all day.
He's also reached 4 European Tour semi-finals in 2025. So when he's travelled abroad, he's been going deep there too. A very much a dark horse as with Danny Noppert and others in these championships who
for
probably
me,
aren't being talked enough
For
about.
me, underrated and underappreciated, and I think that's... He tries to... Oh, brilliant from Azemoto. His first max. And I sort of get where he comes from sometimes when he sort of comes out with some certain comments about, you know, that, oh, I don't get the respect.
140.
I don't think it's respect. I just think
Ryusei
he's...
require 160.
I just don't think the media probably give him his dues.
I think it's the only reason for that, I would venture, is because of his record here at the very top of the shot. Because you think about it,
that's fair enough.
he was the youngest winner of the match play until Littler came along.
Yeah. Oh, tops for a 14 dart, double 10 to break throw. Leg one, set two, and the first bit of reaction from Wadey as he does break throw. He's up for this tonight. He's up for this tournament.
Yeah.
He wants that £1 million. They all do.
Maybe he can hit a 9-darter and watch, and somebody else can watch him do it for a change rather than the other way around. Remember, there's that provision. If anybody hits a 9-darter at these championships, there's 180 grand to go around, split three ways.
Stay in your seat.
Yeah, stay in your seat if you're here and it happens, because
59.
the player gets 60 grand, the charity gets 60 grand, and a random spectator sat somewhere amongst the 3,500 here
Yeah,
gets
so
60
every
grand.
seat here is numbered.
100.
So there's a number generator that's connected to a camera that will go to the seat that is generated, the number of the seat that's generated. And if you're sat in it, you get 60 pounds. Swiss fella got it last year.
That's right.
They probably spent it on Christmas. I don't know.
In Switzerland,
Did we have 3 last year?
we had 2 last year.
57.
Damon Hetter, was it Christian Kist
Yes.
did the other one?
Yep.
So, Azemoto, a set down and a leg down. Trying to get down from 399. That's a good cover on treble 19. He does have support from Japan out there in the VIP area.
A lot of family and friends and supporters as Wadey very nearly finds a second max. 140 in the end, almost halves his score, down to 144. Azemoto 262 rightly tries to start on 18s, but is wayward and finds the 1.
81.
Playing all right here, averaging
144.
nearly 84, but Wadey's well, he's playing a different game right now. 80 scored off 144, treble 8.
104.
It's really nicely done from Wade. He's laser focused out there.
He is. He's switched on, isn't he?
Yeah. He doesn't want to be the victim of an upset. He's just
41.
seen Raymond van
James
Barneveld
Maguire,
get
40.
seen off by Stefan Belmont. Double 10 again for Wadey, his favourite. Good marker on the outside, but only 1 dart left. Actually goes inside. That's a rarity from the machine. So Azemoto has a half chance, but he's got to take out a big old finish here. 140 required to break back in this second set.
There's a couple of options here. The old school route, which he went, was 2 treble 20s, but he's just under. Ton would leave tops, 60 leaves 80. Wadey don't mind double 5 because it's up round tops. And in it goes.
Very nicely done.
James Wade.
Well, it's, you know, if tens is your favourite double, then you've got to be prepared for.
Well, it's like
people
people
work on fives.
It's like people who like double 18. You've got to like double 9, haven't you?
Yep. So 2-0 Wade in the second set. He's already 1 set to 0 up.
Ryan Joyce doesn't have to worry about double 8 because he never misses double 16.
Well, as Nico says, if the fate of the planet rested on one player hitting double 16, he'd be shoving Ryan Joyce to the front of the queue.
He's my boy. He's up there.
I think Ryan's on the hockey. I think it might be tomorrow, actually. We'll check the schedule and see.
60.
No, you're right.
I think he is coming up relentless. He's reached a Euro 2 final this year, lost to Aspinall, I think it was early on in the year. Ryan Joyce keeping
24.
the new Northeast theme going. He had Chris Dobie come through yesterday.
Yeah, he played well. Azemoto here just getting a bit ragged as Wadey finds 2 trebles.
159.
Didn't like the lie of the first 2. A Wade in a manger. Oh,
A Wade in a Manger, 3 darts in a bed. A Christmas carol
brilliant.
reinterpreted by a member of the audience.
Fabulous.
99.
Yeah, that's good.
9 out of 10, see me.
Wadey going for the 18s on 302 as everybody does. Is he going to pick out 9 18s? Of course he is. Magnificent.
162.
Can't do better than that to get down to a 140 outshot.
Yeah, brilliant. The reason the players go on the 302, if they get 4 18s with the first 2 darts, they go treble 20 to leave 170.
James, you
There's
require
method in the
140.
madness. Azemoto back on 2 3 4. Wadey 140, single 20. Ooh. Single 20. Can he get around that?
100.
Well, there's your answer. Tops after 12 for James Wade for 2 sets to 0. He's only dropped 1 leg, and that was a beautiful leg from Azemoto, who completed it in 15 darts
100.
in leg
James,
3
you
of set
require
1.
40.
So tops for Wade for 2 zip. Oh, it just deflects down off the first dart into single 20. And he misses
20.
double 10 again and just rubs the back of his
Ryusei,
head.
you require
As
134.
Azemoto once again is given a little sniff. 134 is the requirement. Oh, yes.
It's on.
Treble 14. He hit single 14. Bullseye.
No, he needed
Oh,
the treble.
he needed a treble.
Yeah, he needed the 42 for
94.
32, and it was just
James, you
out.
require 20.
So 20 for Wade. Oh, wow, on the wires walking.
I did a Jose de Souza, I miscounted. 2 on the wire, on 10s for Wadey. 3 outside.
Score.
I don't think I've ever seen him do that on 10s.
Ryusei, you
Is
require
that 6?
40.
Is he missed 6 there?
5, I think.
Yeah, yeah, of course it was, yeah.
So Azemoto can just hold here. Tops is the requirement. Centimetre above. Bit closer. How about closer still? Ah, further away.
No score.
Further
James,
away,
you require
Ryusei.
20.
Shaking the head from Wade in a...
Well, that's more
James
like
on
it.
the second set.
And a slightly grumpy
James
looking
Wade.
James Wade. He's got the job done to take the second set. And he exits stage left once again, only 1 set away from a place in round 2. And Ryusei Azemoto has got an awful lot of work to do against the machine from Aldershot. Back with the conclusion of this game next on the talkSPORT app and the talkSPORT Darts YouTube page, with Schindler against Burton to come next. It is James Wade 2, Ryusei Azemoto 0.
It needs to be magic. It needs to be magic. It is magic. 180. Luke Lickler gets on target.
Schindler, we'll see how that goes. Mark Wilson and Paul Nicholson will bring you commentary on that one, but the birthday boy Mace and myself here watching Ryusei Azemoto.
I was just looking around then, and I forgot.
Forgot what?
It was my birthday.
Oh,
I did, literally. I was like, oh, yeah.
I
Hey,
reminded you once or twice.
Thanks, pal.
But Azemoto, once again...
Just don't remind me how old I am.
No,
Thanks,
we're
man.
not doing that again. Azemoto stayed out on the stage again, as he did after the end of the first set that he lost, just to try and get some continuity of visits together, just saluting his VIP. He's not hung his head at going 2 sets to zip down against Wadey.
And that's a great point, Dance, and credit to him, because he could quite easily be having a little bit of a sulk here, but a bit of a bottom lip job, but he's not. He's come out, he's given himself every chance by, like you say, staying on stage, trying to settle, trying to relax, but he's playing a very good version of James Wade, especially in the scoring department. A little bit below par where Wade would want to be in finishing, but he's averaging 92, and he's 6 from 19 on the doubles. That, you know, he'd prefer to be somewhere like 6 from 12, and if he was, his average would probably be 97, 98.
There's people talking on our live chat on the talkSPORT YouTube page about 9 darters, and Damon Hetters specifically, and how Luke Woodhouse celebrated the 9 darter that Hetter hit more than Hetter did, almost. Now, how did you feel when somebody hit a 9 darter against you? Did you celebrate with him?
Yeah, I was over the moon, because when Taylor is against me, that was the first one on live British television. Actually, probably around about a month before it, Sean Greatbatch hit the first ever live night. God bless his soul, but he's no longer with us. He hit one in the Dutch Open against Steve Coote, and that was the first live one, but it wasn't on British television, it was on Dutch TV. But yeah, and ironically, prior to that, I was practicing with my good pal Marcus Knapman in the players' lounge. Then you could have someone in with you, and I was practicing with him just to give me that pace, that rhythm of having someone in front of me. And I hit a 9, and Taylor pretty much 3 or 4 throws later hit one right next to me, and we were like, well, the 9's going to go tonight. And ironically, 2-2, leg 5, in it goes. And yeah, it was brilliant to be part of that little bit of history. It was Phil's first on TV, of course, and well, he went on into a bucket load of them. But yeah, great moment. Geez, I played my socks off in that match. We played 20. What did we play? 23 legs. I averaged over 100, and he let me have 7 of them. That was nice of him.
There's questions about the move to the Great Hall next year, which the World Championship does, and how many patrons can it hold? Twice as many, Angry Cat. Basically, that's the answer.
Yeah.
We've got 3,500 in here now. It's more like 7,000.
Yeah, it'd be between
7 and 8.
Yeah, yeah. And that is, of course, if you want to know how big it is and what it looks like, have a look on YouTube when this is finished, and just search News of the World Darts, and you'll see it. It's a beautiful room. It's got the most beautiful glass pane,
stained glass
window, and
a pipe organ.
Yeah, it's
all that
just
at one end.
And you imagine how they're going to light that up, make that look.
Boy,
it's going to be brilliant. They got around 9 months. The only reason we've not gone in there before, it does leak a little bit. I mean, this place is, what is it? It's like 100 and...
Oh, it's well over a century old.
Yes, well over. It's where the first broadcast ever came from in this country, isn't it?
It's nearly 100 metres above sea level. It's with the transmitters. It's designed to...
It's a beautiful ice skating rink here as well.
There is. It's all purpose, this place, but they'll be doing a lot of work logistically to get it ready for next year. Now,
and it will look incredible, and this room now then will become the fans' village, and although it holds 3,500, if you take away all the tables and the seats and everything else, it is a huge room.
It'd be big enough for the fans' village, no danger. So, into set 3, James Wade has already got himself down to 170 after 9 darts.
There was a thought it was going to move. It's the same kind of battle that Barry's got with Sheffield in terms of the snooker. At the Crucible, and he basically said, well, if you don't do it, we got to go.
60.
Listen, his job's to make money.
65.
And if you can sell tens of thousands of tickets and you're not, you're doing something wrong.
Tops for Wade for 1-0 in the third
25.
set. And both darts sail over the top of Tom. You just heard that annoyed grunt from Wadey.
Yeah, he's not been sharp on his doubles tonight, and that's usually something that...
Well, he was in the first set. He was 50% at the end of the first set.
You're right, 3 from 6, averaged 97, 57. The only reason he's not holding that kind of number is because of finishing. Because right now he's 7 from 22. He's made 15 darts at a double, and he's still averaging 92.03.
Well, he's only 2 legs away from dumping out Azemoto.
Well, in terms of my tips for tonight, I've had a bit of a mare, haven't I? I picked Matt Campbell to win.
Yeah.
And really, he had darts to win set 3, and then we've got a different game in our hands. I picked Barney, and he was woeful. But I had Wadey at 4-7, 3-0.
There you go.
So maybe we'll get 1 in tonight.
1 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah.
As Meatloaf didn't see.
No.
Don't forget our interview with Adam Savada, who won that game against
59.
Matt Campbell. is up on our talkSPORT Darts
I thought
YouTube page.
I thought he was superb in that match.
He doesn't have anywhere to go. He told me that he's taking his daughter back to the airport tomorrow, and clearly he wasn't thinking he was going to stay any long because he's got nowhere to stay. So he's got to find a new home to pitch himself up in before he takes on.
I'll have a word with him. See him, I take him to the pub.
Charlie Manby's taking on. That's who I was thinking was who he's taking up next. So,
yes.
Meanwhile, James Wade.
283, treble 20 fan, misses treble 19, 98, takes himself down to 185. And this is on the Azemoto throws on 282. Wadey, 2-0, 1 up. Azemoto, 2 in the treble. In spells here, he's looked brilliant. He's just not consistent enough for the type of player that he's taking on, who just doesn't give you any change, does he? He's savage.
No let up from
I played him enough. Me and him have clashed back in the day, and he was always a nightmare. Got a couple of wins over him, but not too many. Treble 20, misses treble 17 for Bull. Azemoto leaves double 12. Well, I've seen Wadey do this.
Yeah, he wants 85.
I like a pound for every time I've seen him do it.
Oh, 45 hit, tops, 2 darts at it for Wade. Oh, how about that? How to break the spirit of Azemoto, left on double 12, hanging as James Wade now goes a leg away from victory.
Again, it's very much like what Taylor used to do to you. Think, oh, hang on, I'm in here, I've got to shout. Oh, no, I haven't. Vile.
100.
So potentially just 5 visits away, you would say, James Wade from round 2.
And it will be around that, wouldn't it? He's basically having 100 in this set already, which is 15 darters. You expect him after 5 turns to be in and about it and get this done 3-0, fuss free, go home for a few days, come back and ready to go. And all you want to do here now is, and it's different for the players, used to have to only win 1 game to go home for Christmas happy.
Yep.
Now they've got to win 2, otherwise that Christmas dinner will taste like beans on toast.
137.
Cheap beans and all.
Yeah.
None of them fancy beans.
No.
Good leg this from Azemoto, down to 224 on the Wade throw. Wade responding. Back-to-back tons. He's in and around that here. 140 leaves 161. Beautiful. Averaging mid-90s. Wade, 103 in the set.
It seems to be drifting towards the inevitable. Azemoto pops in a nice ton, so he's on a finish of 1-2-4.
He's showing some resistance here. Showing a bit of guile. I like it. Single 20, so the 161's not going to go. Ooh.
Single 5.
Wow.
He's rescued that though with a treble 20. Wade.
Take a mulligan there, wouldn't he? I didn't throw that.
So 1-2-4 Azemoto to stay in the match.
Only needs treble 18 and ball after a 20. Oh, unlucky. Treble 4 right in the corner, right next door to treble 18. 92 left. And he's going to have to hope. He's hit the 60 as well. He's going to have to hope Wade doesn't take out the 76.
For the match, he wants double 8, James Wade. And he only needs the 1 dart. And it was indeed 5 visits for...
In terms of doubling.
The clue's in the name. So James Wade through to round 2. We've got 1 more match to bring you, so a fresh stream will be kicking off on the talkSPORT Darts YouTube page for you to log on to. Remember, keep your questions and your comments coming in on our YouTube chat if that's how you're taking in our coverage. We're also on the talkSPORT app, so you can take us anywhere you go. But next up, Mark Wilson and Paul Nicholson will bring you Stephen Burton up against the German #1, Martin Schindler, for our last match of the night here in round 1 of the PDC World Darts Championship.